Hello sir, Mark. Welcome to my introduction to suspension. But before we start, all car suspension is overdamped because it doesn't go boing, 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 boing. It just compresses and then comes back. So I should be saying under over. So it's the terms should be under overdamped, over overdamped, and critically overdamped. But to make things easier, I'll just say it's all relative, yeah. So under, over. Critical is the best point for damping for cars. Now this is a 1 to 10 scale electric touring car. Now it's not a toy. It has all the bits: roll bars, suspension, camber links, turnbuckles, differential in the back, and a spool in the front. Motor, speedo, the whole shebang. It's very quick. Now this here, as you can probably guess, is the suspension. Now in a suspension system, the damper is the oil. And to change the damping, you change the thickness of the oil. Now here are the springs you can use for suspension. Now some springs are different than others. So a stiffer spring will store more energy, and so the force is greater, and it will give more energy back when it's trying to return to its equilibrium position. Now to keep the damping the same, you need to increase the thickness of the oil to slow down the compression to keep it at the same time as before. So this is different weights: 30 weight, 40 weight, 45 and 50 weight. Different makes, so they're all different things. So there's this temperature, can't see it there, but it says temperature stable. So it doesn't change the thickness, the viscosity, when the temperature changes. Now I'll go through mid-race what happens. Now if a car is going into a corner and wants to turn, if the car is underdamped when it turns, so the wheels turn, and then when it slows down and prepares to turn, the front of the car leans in. Now if it's underdamped, then it will lean in too much. Too much weight will be transferred to the front of the front tyres relative to the back tyres, and then the back will lift up. Not this much, but to get a better understanding, and then the car will spin around because there's no grip on the back. This is oversteer. Now if the car is overdamped, which would be overdamped, the wheels turn, but the car will not lean in enough, so not enough weight is being transferred to the front to get that same compression as with a lighter spring and a lighter oil. So the car won't lean in enough, so not enough weight is being transferred. The car won't be able to turn properly, and the front wheels will slide, and it will just go straight in a straight line, which is called understeer. Now if the car is critically damped, which would be critically overdamped, so the right amount of damping, the wheels turn, compresses the right amount, and it'll turn the corner with the right amount of weight being transferred to the front and the rear tyres. Now in a minute you'll see a brief example of critical damping as I'll be going around corners very fast. Yeah. And I think that is it. Oh, actually no, that's not. What I've just demonstrated here is suspension in isolation. I haven't considered the other components, like if it's underdamped, so it leans in, and the front leans in too much, and the back lifts up. If the back's got enough vertical up travel, or we call it droop, so the back can lift, how much the back can lift up without the wheels coming off the ground, the car should be fine. But this is just considering suspension in isolation. I hope you've enjoyed it. Goodbye.